All right, now we're playing Ashley 43 from Trinidad and Tobago. Ashley, for the love of God, if you are watching this stream, do not snipe me. Mute your audio. All right, we got a four knights. So, if you tuned into the stream last time, this is an incredibly solid drawish opening where we got absolutely blown off the board by somebody who I'm fairly certain was cheating. But, as I said before, that's just the cost of doing business. Playing in the 10-minute pool, you're going to run into that, and that's okay. I'm cool with it. Because the vast majority of people are, again, just here trying to improve, trying to have a good time. That's my experience. But the last time I faced this opening, I am 99.9% sure my opponent was cheating. But I did learn something from it, so that's good. Okay, I've never really seen this treatment before. Maybe it's because I castled instead of playing d5 first. Maybe that move order was slightly inaccurate. I'm just going to go here and break this pin. White in these lines likes to play queen f3 and pressure this pin piece, but very often with black, you can just take back with the queen and allow these double pawns, and you have compensation in the form of the bishop pair. But this is an odd structure for the four knights Scotch. Normally white has taken already, and black has pawns on d5 and c6, and white's got some piece activity. But this is a very uninspiring opening to play with white. Like, you're not playing this to try to get any type of advantage. I think Christoph Selecki, who's now a Chessable author, I think that's his full-time job now, which is crazy. But I'm pretty sure the Scotch Four Knights is what he recommended in his, I would say, most well-known course, which has turned into a book. Keep It Simple, 1E4. You know, in that book, he just looked for really simple lines where black can just get a playable position with little to no risk. So I do have I can win a pawn here. Just don't know about that. It's probably critical. Let's play queen c5, and on king h1 we're going to take on c3. And the nice thing about this line is it does defend the knight on f6, so my structure's not getting butchered. Take. You know, I played the Queen's Gambit. I played e4, e5 so far. My intention starting the stream was, how about we play some openings that are more kind of conducive to playing quickly. Like I was almost thinking, like, let's go ahead and adopt my my like blitz repertoire, just to try to offset some of this time trouble I've been having. You know, the last game excluded, I've been getting, generally speaking, some really fantastic positions in these games, but I'm just getting mauled on the clock from talking through my thought process. All right, don't love the position of my knight, and I'm worried. The one thing I worried about that last cheating game, I don't want to call it that. Like I don't want to dwell on it. I don't want to be like Kramnik. Just thinking everybody's cheating. The last time I faced the Scotch 4 Knights, I came across this plan. This 4-on-3 advance on the king side. So what to do here? It's like I want to get some influence over this diagonal, but I also want to discourage white from playing f5. If I play knight b6, it doesn't really do anything. And where's my light squared bishop going in this position? Kind of looking here. All right, I got to play a move here. Let's play rook e8. This is kind of like a flexible move. Hey, Chesser guy, you suck at this game? Well, you're in the right place. I suck too, but I probably suck less than you do. Can I help you improve? I can absolutely help you improve. So, believe it or not, I'm an expert level player. So, my rapid rating, all of my ratings on chess.com are in the 99.9 percentile. So, while I'm not a titled player, I'm still one of the best players on the site. So, with the exception of the titled players on this site and a few others, I can help pretty much everyone on the site improve. And I'm also a chess coach, so it's something I enjoy. It's something I have a lot of experience doing. But Chesser guy, since you're new to the stream, don't forget to follow, by the way. We're trying to get up to that 50 follower goal. Ideally today, if we can. That would be awesome. But you know, I've been running into some really tough opponents, and when you start streaming and when you start talking about your moves and trying to make things instructional, right off the bat, you're giving a significant advantage to your opponent. Oh, you did follow already. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. So you're one of the earlier ones. Yeah, we're up to 39 now. There was a point where I had all of my followers memorized, but that became kind of a futile exercise once the channel started taking off, to my great surprise. All right, and he brings the bishop in. My queen is a little short on squares here. What do I do about that? That was a little nuance that I did not appreciate in the position. Let's go queen d4. If bishop c3, I can just drop back. I can't imagine my opponent wants a perpetual in this position. I mean, it's possible. You know, if my opponent is a super materialistic player and says, "Oh, I'm down a pawn," you know, if I can make a perpetual here, I should do it. That would definitely be the wrong approach for white, because white's got a really tailor-made plan of pushing this kingside majority. You heard that I'm good from a friend. Well, that's awesome. I really like your friend. He sounds like a really smart person. So let's push here c5 on bishop c3. I'm just going to scoot the queen over to a4. And I'm going to try to, in this position, put this bishop on b7 and try to attack on the long diagonal. Laugh out loud. Yeah, if I'm gonna lose, if I'm going to lose badly, I'm going to have fun while I do it. Try to have a few laughs. We're not doing too bad in this game, though. I feel like if I was going to get blown off the board, it kind of would have happened already. But my opponent finally hit on the right idea, which is to go attack on the king side and play f5 and get this majority rolling. He was a little slow in the uptake for a while. So how do I handle this pressure on h7? You have a 17-13 national rating. That's awesome. That's really good. Not sure what your nationality is. My national rating, which is USCF, US Chess Federation, is 2025. That's my peak. That's also my current rating. I hit that back in January of 2020, so right before COVID. But I'm not going to be one of these guys who say, oh, well, I'm actually a master now. Well, no. You're not a master. You're not 2100. You're not whatever you think you are until you prove it over the board. So I'm 2025. But I will say, since I've stopped playing over the board, it's not like I've just been doing nothing. I've been studying. I've been trying to improve. I'm just trying to debate between h6 and g6 here. These are always such tough decisions to make. I think I'm going to go g6. And he just straight up missed out his queens hanging. Those lateral queen moves are tough. So I'm expecting a resignation now. Those lateral queen moves are really tough. And that's one of the things I saw when he played queen h4, that it was going to take him a little time to get this move f5 in because his queen was hanging. And some other factors like e5 would be potentially weak after d4 or something like that.